Good morning, Claire. Yes, a windy and wet morning in Newport this morning. I'm looking out over the pitches. It's all looking very green. The ground's looking great. With me is Bob Adams, the Director of Rugby, and Peter Maher, who's the club's Vice Chairman. Bob, let's start with you. How big a game is this for Newport tomorrow?
Yeah, in the context of the season, obviously Scunthorpe have come on the fixture list this week. Just so happens we're both in the top two. It's an important game for both. I believe the person who comes out, the team that comes out with the right result, will gain a steal in the march towards the final standings. So in context, it's an important game. We didn't play very well up there in our loss earlier this season, so we're hoping to put a few things right tomorrow afternoon.
And how are preparations going? Obviously, the day before now, as I say, the ground's looking good.
Yeah, we've actually trained at TCAT College this week on the 4G pitch. We've got quite a lot of decent work done, in the conditions that have been about. So preparation's good. We're looking strong as a squad. Most people who are carrying knocks have come through, so we're ready to fire hopefully tomorrow afternoon.
Excellent. What is the next step up then? What sort of sides would you be facing if you win promotion?
If we win promotion, and it's a big if we win promotion, the sides that you're looking at facing are big rivals down the road at Stourbridge. Been a national team for plenty of years now. There is a bit more travelling as you head north. There's good outfits in Sedgley Park. There's Tynedale, Wharfdale. Back to the Midlands there's Hinckley. There's the Leicester clubs, South Leicester and Leicester Lions. So yeah, the step up, you do go to National Rugby. Those clubs have been established for many years now.
I'm sure you can compete with the best. Peter, let's bring you in. If you do go up, this is the big question, isn't it really? Can you afford it? What sort of extra would you have to do?
OK, well, if you think about the extra expenses, clearly the travelling, as Bob's just referred to, will go up. In addition, we'll need a bigger squad with that amount of travelling. So all of that puts an extra sort of financial burden on the club, if you like, but the way I look at it is if you really want to do it, it's just an obstacle, it's not a burden. So we are, our ethos here is to match excellence off the pitch, with the Bob's excellence on the pitch, and clearly they delivered as a team, we need to deliver as a committee. So we're constantly looking at what we can do better in terms of sponsorship, bar and catering, membership, match day experience for the fans. We have a lot of plans in place already to sort of gear up for going up next year, because you can't wait till you're there. You've got to start the planning now, and that's all in train.
Absolutely, get the whole community involved. And you're in the middle, I gather, as well, aren't you, of a big fundraising effort anyway for something more specific?
Yes, that's right. The lease was coming due on this ground, and I think you'll agree, being here, it's an absolutely fantastic location. So we didn't want to let this go. We think it's important the ground is in the town of Newport. We're very much at the heart of the community in Newport. So we wanted to preserve this. We've had a fundraising effort going on now for the last year and a half. I'm happy to say we're nearly at the end of that. We've raised our piece, and now it's down to the RFU to come up with their matching funds of 100,000. So we're hoping to get that boxed off by the end of the season. So we'll keep rugby on this location for the next 100 years, which is just brilliant.
Fantastic. Now, just going back to tomorrow's game, what time's kick-off, Bob?
2:15 kick-off.
And can anyone come and watch?
Yes, anybody can come along. We welcome any support that's in and around the area, not just Newport, but in and around the area, for what I hope to be a good spectacle of rugby.
Now, I've played football, but I've never played rugby, so I'm hoping that you might be able to give me a few tips and put me through my paces in the next sort of 20 minutes or so, and they're going to come back and see whether I kind of cut the mustard. Can you do that for me?
Yes, I can do that for you. I was a goal kicker in my younger days.
Excellent. So bear with me, Claire. I hopefully will be kicking a rugby ball in about 20 minutes' time.
I look forward to hearing you score a goal, Tracey, getting it over the goalpost. I mean, that would be amazing. Come back. We'll be back with her in half an hour to see if Newport Rugby Club can turn her into the next Johnny Wilkinson. And I've had a go at this. It is not easy kicking a rugby ball. It's quite difficult.
It goes where it wants to, unless you're really skilled.
And if I don't know how windy it is either this morning. And it didn't go in because of the wind.
She's got a poorly toe as well.
She'll have to kick with the other foot then.
Is it a leading
foot?
A kicking foot. Oh.
And instep.